What is up, Gamer Army? Welcome back once again to another exciting episode of Psycho Gamer. Today, we are going to take a look at Retro Ralph and Arcade Pickers. I'm going to give episode 2 a review. First episode, some people liked. I think that they could have done better. Did they listen to us? You got to stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, though. We'll go over it right after this. All right, welcome back once again, guys. Like I said, Arcade Pickers Episode 2 has been released. Does it live up to the first episode? In my opinion, it is much, much better than the first episode. So there's a few things that I ended up mentioning. For one, I mentioned make it your own. So while I am a fan of American Pickers, I think they tried to have too many similarities to that series. It's cool that they kind of went a similar direction as that show, but it's already been done. We're gamers. We love games. We love the background story of people that are selling. So the seller in this particular episode was a guy named David Sullivan. He's actually been around for a while and has a ton of stuff to actually sell. I'm thinking this guy's more of a reseller more than anything else because of how much stuff he really has. But this guy had like a warehouse full of machines. And I really wish I could go see the place myself because I'd probably want to get some stuff as well. Now, one of the things that I like in this episode that they didn't do in the first episode is that they gave little bits of history in the actual episode. So they had these little things that flashed up on the screen, a piece of history. They did one based off a game called Narc, which was really, really cool. They showed a little bit of footage of the game being played, but they also had some cool little graphics that really helped the actual episode flow and just popped so much better. Now, there was only one thing that I saw somebody really complain about, and that had to do with them talking about rebuilding these machines, which I'm all for rebuilding and repurposing these old classic machines. But when his partner was talking about rebuilding them and putting LCD screens, LED screens in them, I think for a lot of people, they felt not necessarily betrayed by that, but I think the fact of them saying that they wanted to take these classics and kind of upgrade them into these screens that weren't really made for them to begin with, it blasphemy, I think is really what a lot of people were actually saying about it, which in some instances I can really understand that. But here's where the big but comes in. How hard are they to find working screens? These screens really aren't being made anymore, and they're getting harder and harder to find, and that equals much, much more money that people are having to fork out. Why do you think that when you look at the arcade one-up machines, they're strictly all LCD screens? You aren't going to be finding a big CRT monitor in there because those CRT monitors, they can probably cost you upwards about $500-$600, maybe even more, just for the screen. And some of these cabinets, too, they had specialty screens. So I can see where they would want to upgrade these and put something like an LED or an LCD screen in these machines to make it a little more cost effective. So do I want to see these actually be brought back to life? I would love to see these games be brought back to their original glory. I would not like to see them polluted by the new age of video games. A lot of people want to see the 80s, the 70s and the 80s and the 90s with the original equipment. It's kind of like getting an old classic car and fixing it up. And you just put HIDs in them. Brand new HID lights that are like the super bright blue and bright white lights that are actually in them. I think a lot of people would hate to see that, or have a brand new radio put in to like a 1969 Mustang. A lot of people would like to see those brought back to their original classic glory. I think the same thing can be said for these pinball machines as well. So I do like classic gaming. I really do, and would love to see them brought back. And seeing a lot of these just sitting in a warehouse not doing anything, it hurts my heart just a little bit. But with them buying these and repurposing them, I think a lot of people will be a little sour when it comes to that. But I do like that they have given backstory on the seller, what he's doing, what things that he's actually got to sell. I am all for barn finds, I guess you could say. But those are few and far between. You pretty much have to find somebody like this that is going to have a warehouse that is most likely selling and reselling some of these machines. Other things that he has had put in these episodes are just basic little fun facts, little things that would pop up, kind of like the old MTV pop-up videos. Yes, I know. Again, I am dating myself really, really bad there. So, but if you haven't seen this episode, you need to go watch it. It's only about 21 minutes, but a lot of people are really left wanting more. I know he's only looking to do about 5 episodes of this, but I think people are going to really want more. And it seems the more episodes that he's putting out, the better the episodes are going to be. So I would really like to see them continue the path that they went with the second episode. Maybe looking more at rebuilding these systems in their original glory, though. Now, it was kind of funny seeing them play little pranks on each other once or twice in the episode. Wasn't like a big prank or anything like that. But hopefully they will be able to fix these games up. Hopefully they will be able to sell them. Maybe even keep them. But they did buy a lot of stuff. I think it took them an entire day to film this episode just for 21 minutes, which that's a lot of footage. I mean, that would make me sad to see how much footage he actually recorded for just this episode alone. But that's really going to do it, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the direction that the American Pickers / Arcade Pickers is actually going? I do. I think if I were going to give it a 1 out of 5, I'd probably give this a solid 4. Maybe a 4.5. I'll just say 4.25 out of 5. I think the only complaints I would really have would have to do with the whole LCD LED thing. That's the only complaint I would really have. But it's not everybody's going to be happy. Not everybody's going to be pleased by every single aspect of these episodes. And I completely 100% understand that. But I want to hear what you guys think. Did you guys have a chance to take a look at this video? If you haven't, I am going to post it down below. Go on there and let them know what you think of the video. I think that they would really appreciate all of the feedback. I know I appreciate the feedback. I try to reply back as much as I can. I don't reply on every single little reply that is on the videos, but I at least try to like and or love and, you know, give you guys a little bit of love. That's all I can really say. That's all I can really say. But I want to know how you guys liked the episode. I know I really did. And if you are looking forward to more of them as well, and what you liked, what you didn't like, post it down below. But before you do that, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It really, really helps me out. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, which I am stoked about. I'm really, really happy that I'm almost there. And I'm anxiously awaiting episode number 3. So hurry up, Ralph. We really, really want to see it. But until next time, guys, I appreciate you, and game on.